Hey there Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive tarot reading. Just before we head to that, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who has joined me for the initiation, my immersive 4-week Learn Tarot journey. It's been incredible to get the amazing feedback so far, and also to grow that community of like-minded souls learning tarot with me. And because I want to continue growing that at the moment, I'm really in a growth stage. I have extended the special price through till the end of September. So the first link down below will take you to a page so you can find out everything you need to know about it. The value is really great, and I'm not just saying that because it's my course. I truly do believe that from what I've seen. So I would love to have you on board, and keep in mind you can join at any time, guys. It's intended to be a 4-week journey, but you can jump in at any time, and if you want to take longer than 4 weeks because you're probably really busy just like me, you can absolutely do that. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. Those links are down below as well. Also, you'll find the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself. I am available for those and would love to read for you. So I am wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead. Let's head to your reading. Taurus, this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for September 20th through to the 26th. Hope you're doing really well, Taurus. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. Getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. I'll then be going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy, and I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot for the tarot positions. Okay, first one out. Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundation, divine plan. This is really saying, you know what, Taurus, it's time for you to really embrace a deeper trust for the divine plan of your life. Before you incarnated here, you signed up for karmic contracts, for experiences to help your soul grow and evolve. Not all of those are going to be easy, and you may be navigating through one of those at the moment. But do keep in mind, it's all about, laying the foundations so that you can, really evolve in your life and in your consciousness. So it's actually a beautiful energy. Boundaries. Okay, so the lesson that you might be navigating at the moment is to do with boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? You can see here this person has all of this, energetic clutches coming at them. Where do you need to say no? Where do you need to be more clear with people? Because people will only, expect of you, like if you haven't actually told them what you're available for, then they don't know how to move around you. So it's important to communicate how much time you have, whether you want to connect with them, where you're at with something. So maybe, this is about doing the work of boundaries for you. Let's go to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy, Taurus. Let's take the top one of those. We've got the Two of Cups. Okay, so we're dealing with boundaries, potentially in partnership. So it could be in romantic partnership. It could be with somebody that you work with, boss, mentor, manager. The Two of Cups is usually about soul partnership. So we have soul contracts with people that are not, romantic partners as well. People that we have really come together with in a situation to learn a really valuable lesson. So let's see how this plays out, Taurus. Bringing in the energy of the recent past. Energies leaving, completing, or transitioning if this is your reading. We've got the Six of Cups. Okay. Could be someone from your past that you're reconnecting with. We've got the Star. It's Aquarius energy for me. So really beautiful energies so far. Justice. Yeah, I knew there was more to the story, guys. As in, yeah, we've got these beautiful energies. Things have kind of started off rosy. We've got Justice, and now we've got the Hierophant, and that is your major arcana, Taurus. So I really feel like you are going to come out in your power here. Justice links to Libra, which is very much about boundaries, guys. So that's really correct for you here. Eight of Swords. Let me just stop fumbling the cards. So getting the clarifiers now, and I'm clarifying the Star. I've got the Queen of Wands. Aries energy, Page of Wands, Strength card, Leo. 5 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles, King of Cups. Guys, okay, yeah, so I'm really feeling into partnership, and there's some kind of boundaries issue here. There's something that has gone a little bit pear-shaped here, just for want of better words, and it really is time to bring the justice to this, and it's something to do with boundaries. It might not be super serious, but you're really going to need to communicate clearly with this person. I'm feeling like whoever you're dealing with here is potentially someone that you've reconnected with from your past with the 6 of Cups. It most definitely can be. Or it could have been someone where, you know, it started off all good and well, but there's been some kind of stress and tension around this connection. 8 of Swords and 5 of Swords. It's kind of like things are not sitting well. Maybe, you know, on the surface, you know, it's kind of, you know, full of giving and that kind of thing, but underneath it there is some kind of mental stress. The 5 of Swords really can be, you know, when somebody has those two sides and kind of shoots the daggers, you know, in other moments. It can also be that energy of when it's good, it's really, really good, and when it's bad, it's terrible. You know, the 5 of Swords can be the arguments and the harsh words and that kind of thing. And I think it's put you in a real holding pattern here with the 8 of Swords here, Taurus, of like, don't quite know how to deal with this person. You know, it seems really good. Like, you know, I remember them being, you know, really amazing. But it seems that things have changed. So I feel like there's a sense of not really knowing how to deal with this situation, right? And yeah, it could be somebody that you've actually become romantically involved with. So there is a sense of, you know, you've kind of jumped into this and now you're feeling a little bit stuck here. That's what I'm feeling. But you are learning an important karmic lesson here, and it could be about, you know, going into things too quick or really communicating, you know, your truth and your heart here. So yeah, you know what I'm seeing here, guys? We see the 2 of Cups. You know, you've come together, you've offered each other your cup, which stands for, you know, the cup of water, the emotions, the feelings. You've come together and that kind of thing. But the current or focus energy says, you know what, maybe we just need to tip those out after all. You know, the 2 of Pentacles is a decision-making energy, and it really says that you're feeling quite ungrounded. And I think that you're having this reflection of, I really jumped into this too quickly, or it wasn't what I expected. That's what I'm seeing here. So the star energy shows somebody who is now, you know, wanting to tip out the cups, take back the feelings, and not kind of express this anymore. You could be dealing with a King of Cups here. It's a Scorpio energy. Like they're kind of showing up here as like feeling kind of like, yep, nah, it's all good. I'm in control. I've got the power here. But there is a sense that, you know, you're the one that's feeling really off. Maybe they have become kind of controlling or possessive in some way. So yeah, I see the star. For me, this is really saying that you just might need to step into your vulnerability and make some decisions here. It's really important for you, Taurus, to follow your instincts. The Queen of Wands is Aries energy, and it's about strongly and boldly, you know, following your instincts and what you're feeling, because what you're feeling is spot on here, right? You've got strong intuition, and you've been guided through the situation based on that. So, you know, be led by that, stay grounded. But also, it is most definitely time to take a bold action here. Like the Queen of Wands is about bold actions, and we see in your next position here, justice, strength, and the Page of Wands. So you are really going to need to dig deep here, Taurus, and find some strength, courage, and determination to make some kind of justice call. And I feel like it's a communication. It might not be completely severing ties for some of you. Some of you it will be. For others, this is really just a conversation of, hey, these are my boundaries. You've overstepped the mark here. I need to kind of put this back into, I need to put everything back into its place. So there's going to be some kind of change, and it's going to be initiated by you, and you are the one that's going to have the strength and courage to do that. And that's what's going to bring things back into balance, because I feel like the scales are really tipped or weighted in the other person's side, and they're somehow controlling the situation for their best interest, or, you know, really maybe, you know, being overly possessive or smothering or something like that in a romantic situation. So it's time for the justice call here. You know, there's so many levels to this. It can be all the way through to, you know, this doesn't feel quite good, I need to communicate with this person, all the way through to, you know, this is somebody that's really acting out of hand, and, you know, we need to get some legal advice. You know, there's so many different levels to the justice energy. Page of Wands here, you know, this is interesting because the Page of Wands can be a message or a communication that has you kind of move forward in a positive direction. So some of you might be waiting, somebody of you might have already initiated some kind of justice here on this person, and you're really just waiting for the news to come through so that you can kind of leave this behind, so that you can leave this you know, in the past. Because I always see in this Page of Wands somebody who is just looking over their shoulder, taking one last look before they kind of go through the portal, before they, you know, really put this behind them. I've learned the lesson, but now I go through and transform. And this always looks like a caterpillar's chrysalis for me, right? There's something about you, you know, you're kind of going through some kind of soul graduation here. I've learned the lesson, and now I'm going to fly like a butterfly. I'm going to go in there and transform, and it's because you've done the right thing and that you've really had the strength and courage to deal with the situation, and you're coming out in your power, Hierophant, because you trusted your intuition and acted on that. There's going to be some recovery, some hurts here. Four of Swords, take the time that you need to recover once this is all said and done. And it's going to be during that time, Taurus, that the, you know, the clarity for the way forward will be revealed to you. But I do see you beginning, you know, a completely, you know, new journey here for most of you, being guided somewhere else, right? So the Fool sort of says that, you know, after this is all said and done, I think we're going to, for most of you, there's going to be a severing of ties, and then it's going to be a fresh new start. But you've got this learning under your belt, so you won't repeat the same cycle again. You've learnt to trust your instincts, because you now know, Taurus, that's your instincts that really has you keep a sure footing and not end up, you know, at the edge of a cliff again, you know, with someone behind you is really what I'm feeling here. So important karmic lesson in terms of, you know, partnerships here. I do feel that for many of you, we've got a real boundaries lesson here, but I think things are going to end up in your favor, but you will need to be the one to initiate the justice. Okay, Taurus, well, I'm wishing you all the best if this is your reading, and do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It will not resonate for everyone, and it can't, and it's very specific, this one. Drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and try to interact with you all over there. It does help me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what the collective themes are. It's been a pleasure to read your cards, Taurus. I will see you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.